Alright. Alright. It looks like it's working. Hello everybody. Watching now, watching later, watching before we get started. Welcome back. Gonna boost that just a hair. To more Final Fantasy Chronicles, the Final Fantasy 1 edition. Last time we did a lot. Disregard the off-color box on the screen. I'm gonna load us in though, so we don't get hit with the, you know, the title music. So last time we did a lot, essentially. We stormed Mt Gulg, restored power to the fire crystal, went on a few side quests, restored power to the water crystal, and went on a few more side quests. We're getting ready to explore the tower, and hopefully bring things to a close tonight. Our party is looking pretty solid. Aside from Saitama, everyone's level 40 and then some. Would like to see more HP on everybody, because that's never a bad thing. But we'll just see where it goes. That being said, I am once again joined by the amazingly awesome Thistlegloom, whom you will hear once I unmute. But before I unmute, might I just say, if you like what I do, hit that like button, hit the sub, hit the bell. Know when we go live. We got that Yu-Gi-Oh! GX returning tomorrow for its part 4. Really excited about that. Been having a hell of a lot of fun. I'm happy that one has been taking off. That is one of my favorites to do during the week. And then, of course, we have an amazingly lethal game night coming this Friday, and more weekend content as per usual. But enough about me. It's time for the game. Wouldn't you say it's time for the game?
Hello, good to see you again.
Oh, a double feature. What is this? Alright, so everyone's healed. We're praying for no sandworms. Let's do this.
We are praying for no sandworms. If we see sandworms, it is on sight. Don't run, I want to cast death on them.
Well, no encounters. We're in Mirage
Or
Tower.
bigger death, whatever that spell's called. I don't even remember.
I think you're gonna
I
attack
don't
ponies
need to because
instead.
it's on sight with those motherfuckers.
We're gonna go with usual formation, unless something peeks its ugly head. A lot of new mobs, so we are not gonna turbo quite yet. At least one new mob.
Speaking of new mobs, weren't you just saying something about that before the stream?
About new mobs? Or oh yeah. So we are gonna try and complete the bestiary, which does include the infamous super boss that I'm not looking forward to. Emphasis on the phrase try. I don't necessarily have the party I'd want for an endeavor, but I'll be frank, I think they can actually handle it. Emphasis on think.
I also emphatically think that.
We want to loot this place dry.
Weird tiger!
Between infinite fire and infinite heal 1, it's going decent. Ooh, mama, that's a lot of items. Ooh. Robots. You okay there?
I'm hilarious.
Hi, hilarious. I'm Neo Nightshade. Welcome to the stream. We're playing Final Fantasy 1 tonight. I'm sorry, I had to do that. So I realized a fun fact today. Did some digging on Final Fantasy 1. So Null Death, or the Protect Ring, which also gives the anti-death, gives more than just anti-death. It also protects against, like, certain status ailments, amongst other things. I believe, in this case, it'll, like, stun. Huh. And I think blind as well. Because I used...
Why does it protect against blind?
But I ran Null Death on, because I thought it was weird, right? When Kraken hit the ink, both of the fighters got blinded, but neither of the mages did. Used the Null Death, and nobody got hit. We got a tent. And it could have just been chance, but what are the odds that, you know, 2 and then 0? Come on. The people that have Poo-poo magic resistance. HP. That almost essentially undid the heal staff usage.
Hell's a healing helm?
Had to find out. Well, it's worse than what I got. A helmet casts heal when used.
See if it regenerates your HP every turn.
I mean,
it casts heal.
Yep.
Is that just a second way to cast heal every turn?
We may compare it to see what one is more potent.
Yeah, sure. What if you just cast both, and also cast both Fyra and Thundara?
That'd be a kind of a waste for the melee fighters.
I mean, a little bit, but if it's gonna one-shot all 4 enemies, or however many anyway...
Except when I ran the heal staff, I healed like less than 20 HP on each party member. Ooh, that is so worse. For both party members, no one is gonna run Vorpal Sword.
But it's Vorpal.
Yep,
you could behead a Jabberwocky with that thing.
I think they'll live.
I don't know what it is about Final Fantasy 1. Specifically, this stream of Final Fantasy 1 has made me associate it with Lemonade.
Lemonade?
I had Lemonade every time. Every time in recent memory, which isn't as long as it sounds.
Oh.
Actually, recent memory is really very bad.
Ooh. Hopefully, we can slowly get Shirley right over the bad. We got an Aegis shield.
Oh, that's good.
Guards against stone and poison.
Versus?
My diamond shield, which guards against electrical. I mean, I'll probably go Aegis just because the, well, yeah. I forgot I have 2 ribbons currently. That's why, the blind didn't get hit.
Oh,
I need to try the healing helm. Okay, that hurt just a bit. Healing helm.
Helm of healing.
And they'll die before we can use it.
I'm so sorry.
That had to happen. A lot of garbage in these chests. A lot of literal garbage.
Oh, it's your favorite.
Ooh, Chimera, nice. This could be funny. Oh, those are the weakest Chimeras I've ever fought. Master, we have waited so long.
Hello, sir?
Okay, let's continue on our journey. We'll disregard the robot for now. I couldn't tell. Did that restore HP? I felt like that restored more HP than the staff. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't necessarily paying attention.
Yeah, no, I was on Planet Delicious Lemon Biting.
Okay, so middle room we kind of don't have to worry about except for loot, which I'm okay with. Altum! Alright, heal from the helmet. It's about the same.
Pretty good, though.
Still has me incredibly iffy about the endgame.
Oh, you'll live.
Oh no, this game was before the introduction of party bailout mega elixirs. Well, you gained HP and nothing more, but you gained a decent chunk. More of that. That way you can, like, live more than one attack. What I'm anticipating to be the bricks that the final boss is going to be lugging at our faces.
I consider my hit points to be an important part of my otherwise, completely defocused DPS.
Essentially, by final battle, it's imperative that you and Bards have about 500 HP.
I'd be happy to see it. Poor Bards. You must question. Wait, since when did he have more than me?
Yeah, he lapped you quite a bit ago. Like, you started out, like, essentially, you led the charge on HP for a little bit, then I took over quickly with you in second place, and then you fell to fourth about around the time class promotes happened, something like between like episode 2 and 3.
Promotions. I got the same HP growth and everyone else's went up.
Most likely. Retroactive levels, etc. I'm 349 HP away from being maxed out, because you do max at 999. $658 HP, 29 agility, 464 HP, not bad Bards. That was a boost of like 20 plus. To give you some hindsight, you boosted 8.
Yeah.
Bards got like more than 3 times that. And yeah, your magic is essentially what you have on the pedestal in endgame. Even the free junk is still able to board wipe, which is delicious. You have all the buffs we need, you have massive amounts of instant kill spells for the memes, and most importantly, you're capable of casting the most powerful non-elemental spell in the game with Flare.
I appreciate that when all else fails, I can just blow them up.
Yeah, just cast Nuke. You have the ultimate civilization tactic at your disposal. It's, I mean, the instant wins, the Gandhi method, exactly. I mean, me and Saitama, we do the boring fighting, you know, the hack and slash, etc.
Meanwhile, I call down God's own farts from on high.
Essentially. Bart's is just sitting there hucking potions at everybody along the way. Wait a minute, I have magic now. I did not teach Poisona, never mind. Yeah, no, even I saw zero need to grab that spell. Good thing we have a million antidotes still. 8,135 gil, dragon mail, that's mine. 74 defense, yes.
I got that in a D&D campaign one time.
Nice amount of defense, 10,000 gil, 7,900 gil. Thor's hammer.
There it is! There it is!
Make sure this is what I think it is.
Is there any doubt?
There's not much. Yes, Thundara. I could have sworn that was Thundara.
Now 2 of us can do it.
The Sunblade. Let's see, sword that's effective against the undead.
Is that actually worth it?
For parts.
Oh.
That's his endgame weapon. I'm like not kidding. It does not get better for him unless I give him Masamune, and I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm hoarding the Masamune.
Don't get better than this.
Because I don't see a universe where Bart's ever attacks against a final boss instead of healing or casting buffs.
Well, okay.
Cottage, 1,230, 12,350 gil, my bad. 13,000 gil.
I have lemon juice all over me.
Oof. While you deal with your lemon catastrophe, I was gonna use an item, but no, I don't think I will. We're gonna ascend up the tower. We're gonna continue picking on the mobs that have no business being this weak, and then we're gonna go from there. I'm just waiting to get dunked on by Warmac. .31 strength, 31 stamina, 513 HP. At least there's quick save, so, you know, we won't have to restart the entire dungeon. And by that I mean, it'll resume at the start of the last room you were in. That was a decent amount of damage to Saitama. In case we accidentally trigger the encounter with Warmac on the way to Tiamat. Because bare minimum, Tiamat needs to die first. Pistol restored, you know? Was our usual strategy. Wrong way, me. Awesome. Actually, we're fine going the same route. Blaze attacks hurt just a little. I would have liked to have gotten the healing helm off. But what do you do? Let's see, let's go up a level.
I'm back.
Welcome
also,
back.
I have a cupcake too. Ooh, wyverns.
Yeah, they're not too bad.
Wait, which is stronger?
Yes. We'll check in the bestiary after.
Strawberry red velvet, in case you were wondering.
Ooh, that is a very strong flavor. I mean that in a good way. Let's see.
Strong like a strong contender would be.
Yes. Here's the wyvern.
Oh.
And the worm. So the worm is, vastly stronger.
Neither of them is strong. Got it.
Like, the wyvern has more evasion, but the worm, gains like 10 more attack and 10 more defense to make up for the lack of evasion and agility.
Look, I saw him lose, what, 600-700 hit points, and thought he had that many to lose.
Oh yeah, no.
My mistake, I guess he did not.
Blue dragon, we are gonna knock him silly. Well, everyone can attack, why not? If you get first hit, you can snare him with the... I don't know, do you want to flare him or do you want to instant kill him?
Flare gun.
Fair enough. Either of them would have worked.
And he's dead.
Thanks, Saitama. Use the warp cube to travel beyond the sky. It will take you to the flying fortress. The best song in the game.
I like how we sat there planning for 15 seconds for a fight that lasted 20 punches that were over in 1 second.
I don't know how I feel about the
Great plan, everyone! Break! Saitama instantly kills the opponent!
Ah, that's the fortress theme I remember. Yeah, we're gonna play with the NES music for a little bit until we get to the boss.
Gosh, I wish I could hear it.
F. As always, post-stream. Well, the chat's dead at the moment. So you're decent in that regard if you want to tune out of the VCam to check it live.
That's okay. I've been going silent this whole time. Might as well keep it up.
I've traveled to all the map locations. The chest contained razor.
Oh, good, you can finally get a save.
A saber that casts Scourge when used. You know we have to use it at least once.
Okay.
Ooh, we got all of them with it. That's not a bad way to kill a bunch of oofy mobs. Free Scourge.
Damn, way to go. Wasn't that you casting it?
Yes.
So how does it feel? Finally hit more than one guy.
I mean, it feels. F. Well, that Sunblade is actually putting decent numbers. 45th level intelligence now.
I can almost play chess in 6 dimensions.
We're gonna go back to our usual attack heals. Well, yeah. Attack heal razor strats now. Not one of them knew what was up. One whole tent. Yeah, I'm gonna start actually, like, the thing is, part of me, like, really wants to just dip into the magic pool, but the strategist in me knows we haven't had an actual encounter worth using the magic on. Everything's kind of died in less than 2 rounds.
That's okay. We can just use my nuclear physics degree when we find the boss.
Lot of gil.
That was almost 30,000 gil right there.
Yeah, I think we have, like, close to, if not above, 400,000 at this point.
Delicious, delicious flan.
We're at the point where money doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, $350,000. He used to be a boss. Decent level up. Yeah, he went down so quickly.
Bye!
I like when they flee. It's my favorite thing ever. They know they're outgunned.
He was like, no, sir. That's really funny.
They just look at Saitama, and then Saitama's fists look at them and they flee.
I didn't raise a single
I feel like... Ooh, second healing helm.
Is there 3 different ways to cast heal?
Well, 2 of us... Well, yeah, essentially.
So if we're in real trouble...
We can heal for not...
We just have the whole party cast it.
Yeah... Actually, I'm curious. Well, everybody but Saitama. Saitama, like, at the end of the day, should only be clubbing. Like, let's be honest.
I guess so. You should have enough intelligence to be able to cast healing magic.
Oh, I'm not, like... For me, my issue is heal is still gonna, like, underperform. Especially considering, well, I have intelligence with my class change. I'm pretty sure I have, like, half as much intelligence as you have accumulated at this point. So I should...
Okay, that's pretty good. A half power heal compared to what I can do is decent.
It's 20 HP, like...
Not in a fight.
Because, like, in a fight, you know, I have to think of what's gonna keep us from, like, I have to anticipate the enemy striking a couple hundred to every party member. Like, that's what I'm, you know, atypically used to when I play Final Fantasy. Like, big digits happening to a lot of people at the same time. Instead, this Final Fantasy 1, where we get Nightmare Snort on Saitama Simulator. Okay. A warp pad. Alright, now we'll do this floor on the arranged OSC. Albeit, I don't think the arrangement does justice to the, Sky Fortress scene.
I'm sorry to hear it.
Like, it sounds fine, but the Sky Fortress theme is one of those themes that's, like, kind of at its peak on the chipset, you know? One of those themes that just quite doesn't transfer as magically to an orchestral arrangement. Saitama eating through my entire antidote supply like a champ. Happy I bought them all. I was worried I had wasted a bunch of money in the early game.
You sure didn't!
Alright, we're gonna loot. Oh.
No!
Oh.
No! They killed him with the gaze!
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Well, oh well. Goodbye, ladies. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah, we have plenty of gold needles. $1380, 13,000. The chest they tell you not to worry about.
I wish I had a chest they tell you not to worry about.
And then you're gonna use Thor's hammer.
Okay.
For Asgard. Except we didn't even get to the turn order to use the hammer. It never became hammer time. Saitama.
Saitama! Good old one-shot Johnson.
Yeah, nearly 800 damage without buffs. And remember, we want everything. Saitama.
So please.
Diamond gloves, which I'm pretty sure I don't have. Oh, I already have, but they're the same as my protect ring. Told you, when we bought those rings, that was an investment. Ew, these are yucky black flan.
Delicious
and Saitama
flan.
still kills him.
Take a sip. Take a bite. You can do either, actually. They look a little... gross. I regret everything I just said.
Yeah, this wasn't the slime's best design. Okay, we gotta go through a turn of vanities. Alright, you're gonna swap to the mage staff. I feel like they're weak to fire. Yeah, they are.
Teehee.
Diamond shield. Ribbon.
In my immolation era. Really? Really?
What?
Foresight's on me.
Yeah, he's gonna take the debuff to his defense to be immune to everything. I think that's a fair trade. Those poor stone golems. It really didn't matter for them in the end, did it?
It didn't even matter.
11 stamina, 23 luck, and now 374 HP. You gained 3 HP on that level up.
Please don't make me run.
The issue is I have yet to see a gold or silver apple, and I'm almost convinced they're not in this game. And that they were overmaking. They were. I'm gonna check the bestiary to confirm, but essentially, a silver apple increased your HP by 5 permanently, if your max HP, and a gold was 10.
Pretty good.
But if memory serves, I believe Merilith had a chance of dropping either a silver or gold apple, at least in Dawn of Souls. Yeah, I'm really curious, because I'll know really quickly just skimming through mobs. I'm gonna go through this on fast mode, essentially. X potions. Dry ethers. Nope. Considering they are not on her drop list, I think they got permanently pulled out of the game.
Wet ethers only.
Well, dry ethers are a thing. I mean, nothing wrong with a dry ether. We haven't seen any. White robe. Wow, that sounds like that'd be good for a white mage. If only we had one.
Suck it.
Black robe.
I'll take that, actually.
The robe that guards against ice and time irregularities casts Blizzara when used. You have the ribbon already, so you're already immune to time irregularities. And you actually lose 10 defense over your diamond armor.
Listen, we'll tie it to a stick, and I'll shake it at my enemies. I ain't gotta wear it.
I mean,
Just happy to have it.
You have infinite ice now.
What does the white robe cast?
Gonna check that out in battle, actually. Invisora. This one protected against fire and instant death.
It's pretty good.
Actually,
also, doesn't Invisora not give a shit what the intelligence stat is?
Oh, of course not. Invisora that's a very strong item. That's like that's a me item that I can use first turn to buff the party. Let's heal up some HP. We'll probably attempt to use the Invisora in our strats against Tiamat. Again, agility and HP, 698. Bards gains HP and intelligence, almost to 500 HP.
He can spell now! I'm so happy for him.
We've essentially, almost everybody sans myself, everybody but myself is immune to every status element. We have enough agility, or I have enough agility that I'm not being hit by your status elements. I want to see more Black Flan. They're worth a lot of experience considering they're free. Gimme. We have the Adamantite.
Congratulations. Is that an armor?
No, that is an ore.
Is it a key item?
It is.
Okay,
that will come into play today. Matter of fact, we will be paying a side quest visit prior to going to the final dungeon. Level up. Okay, so if I X button, bring up the map. It's like our last big looting floor. We have a cool cinematic after this battle.
Oh, how exciting. Our levels are getting pretty high.
The observation window looks out upon the world. The four forces of fire, water, earth, water, and wind appear as mist converging on a single point. A point at the center of the four altars. This must be the location of the Chaos Shrine.
Wow, they really tried.
Wait.
I'm happy for them using the technology they had at the time.
At the time, this was a Pixel remaster. This game came out like 2 years ago. At least it's remastered. From this observation window, you can look out on the entire world.
Why does that glow? Go back.
The orb?
The square. Is that just falling to our deaths, or can we look at this one?
Hang on. That's what I think it is. It's probably just a warp pad.
It might just be a warp pad. It's sky blue and it's squarical, and it's over there to the left.
Yeah, to the left of the square surrounding the orb.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the warp pad. We took that to get here. Oh, look at their buffs, like it's gonna matter. Saitama attacks through the most rock hard of defenses. Ooh. Money. Was that really close?
Oh, look.
Vampire
It's that
Lord.
guy again.
Oh no, those are lords. Protect
It's those
cloak.
immortal guys.
There we go. That's a nice boost for Bart. Check the map. And just let Saitama continue putting in work. Ooh, the soldier kinda hit a little hard there.
Shit.
Oh, there we go. Analyzing Tiamat. No known weakness. It's literally just there to kind of let it sink in. I'm hoping Tiamat isn't a huge deal.
No known weakness. That's the funniest thing I've ever heard. I'm going to kill her. I'm
Vampire
gonna do
Lord?
it personally.
I don't know, Saitama might want dibs on that.
Really drilling it into our heads, aren't they?
Oh, that was a waste of walk.
That was a pain of a mess. And he's gone. Okay, so the trick with those guys is to just let Saitama do it.
Yeah, they, soldiers definitely hit hard. I like when we get back-to-back healing helm. Whoa, hold up. That thing just used Kirasha.
That sucks.
And it didn't matter. I mean, healing 9,999 HP is all fine and dandy if you have that much HP to restore. What's going on, Carlos? We're in the Flying Castle.
It is good to see the chat. We're going to go murder a dragon.
You are 46 level intellect.
You're gonna keep making that joke.
Yes, I am.
I'm gonna use all 46 of my int points to tell that you're gonna be able to do that.
4 more levels and you can
prognosis.
read Harry Potter.
That's a fun word I learned from my 46th intelligence point.
Wipe them out.
Not sure whether he cast fire or just breathed kind of warmly on you.
Right.
Hey, look, money.
Protect ring, 9,000 gil. Potion, 5450 gil. We already have max protect rings on everybody, so we got nothing out of that.
Again,
Oops.
just over here prognosticating.
Probably be a little proactive and have you throw the black robe instead. Never mind. We have one more chamber. Issue is I know what's coming on the next floor. There's a chance we just get shell-shocked by the boss. Like, I'll give, what's it called, Warmech, one good try, if we encounter him, before cementing him to post-game content. We probably cannot use that. That looks like a ninja-only weapon.
Sasuke's blade?
Yeah, it is.
It's really funny.
I think this is where shit kinda can start going south while we're up here.
I want to see him. I want to see him. I want
Or it
him
might
to
be the
come
next
to
floor.
us. Quiet! It's so quiet on this floor. Wow, it sure is quiet.
Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure it's the next floor because
Give him to me now. I will crunch him in my mystic fingers.
I have this feeling he one-shots you.
Yeah, well, fuck him.
So we should be able.
Baby, let's see it. I'm rolling the dice. They're like fighters, but dark.
When I heard the encounter, oh, this is actually really bad. Really testing fate.
He's you, but evil.
Okay, so now we get to do the Tiamat first. Well, or do we test fate?
Test it, test our fate. Test it, test our fate.
Oh, you were what's it called? Not disrupting, but there was so much disruption in that fight. I can't think of the other word.
Was I peeking?
It was a lot of There's a fair bit of noise during that chant, not gonna lie.
Well, that's because I was banging on my desk, but...
Well, we need to kill the twisters, then pray that we don't see, Warmac. Would be a shame if we
Pray
saw
that we
Warmac.
see Warmac. Got it. Heard. On it, boss.
I really, like... We don't have, like, big healing. Well, like you said, if I'll attempt to find him, we'll give him one encounter for one try. If he's really bad, then we'll respawn at the start of the floor, because that's one nice thing about this game. And then we'll just go from there. It also allows us to expand our bestiary, because we have not seen a Spirit Naga yet. The Spirit Naga. Oh, I mean, there it was. Wow, the game is just really blessing me. This is a sign. This is an I should kill Tiamat sign.
It refuses to give us a warning.
The game knows we're not ready.
We should obstinately farm until it does. Holy shit. My man just broke 4 digits.
Yeah, Saitama hitting for 1,000. If you can do that on Warmac, we might have a chance. I'm not gonna complain. The additional experience is definitely an alright thing.
Besides, I thought you wanted to finish your festival.
I mean, I do, but it's not necessarily about finishing that. It's about whether or not Warmac gets done now or endgame. Like, post final boss.
I say we're here, we're queer, get used to it.
I mean, it's fairly easy to backtrack back to here.
Sorry, cut it. What? Okay.
Aw.
Say Brazaga? Yeah, we'll go with
they have Death Touch.
Not anymore.
735 HP, 534 HP.
Last one, then we can fight.
Actually, I shouldn't have necessarily wasted... we have Ethers.
Let's go.
One more for good measure.
Okay.
I did not mean to do that.
Look, it's him! It's my friend.
Yeah, and we're totally...
Die now.
We are gonna...
Die now.
Listen! We are gonna die because I fucked up by pressing X by accident.
Are we, though?
Yes.
Are you certain?
Yes, I'm pretty certain. Having said, we're gonna try and steer this out of disaster, but it is not looking great. Nuke hurts. We need to pray he doesn't do that again. You need healed. Your nuke works.
No, I don't. I can survive one more attack.
I'm healing Saitama.
Let's go ahead and make him faster, though. He was doing decent there. Also, let me nuke him again.
Thinking.
That actually worked quite well.
I essentially have to mull around the fact that I threw away a turn.
Well, I still think we can get him. I'm really happy to see him. I'm really happy to fight him. I'm very excited to kill him. We're going to murder him.
I really have to just double check and think every action through. A nuke potentially kills everybody that's on Saitama.
Maybe potentially, but if it's just like the last one, I'll live it. I'll live it with a few hit points. And that's all I need to kill, and...
Okay, so you did not live that.
Good night, Irene. And he's dead. We got him! Told you we'd get him! Please don't.
Wow. I need to check his HP. I thought he'd be way worse than that.
I was just figuring we'd kill him on vibes.
I really thought he'd be way worse. Like, he could have nuked the entire party and
like
spamming
3,000 something HP.
2K.
2,000 HP. Plus, of course, he regenerated 100 points every turn, but that was nothing. We were dealing that with, like, part of one of us.
I was gonna say, between you both inflicted about 1,000 on him.
Funny. Huh?
You both inflicted, like, you hit him twice with flare. Because you hit him with flare on the auto turn that I did by accident,
Yeah,
and then once more before you died. Like, bare minimum, you're responsible for 500 points and buffing Saitama. The invis did absolutely nothing. Let's get you healed up.
Listen, for a dead bitch, I feel great.
Well, that was, aside from the final boss, that was the toughest thing on the bestiary.
So, you still think we're in trouble? I don't.
Endgame-wise, I still do, yes. But I have I have higher hope. My only worry was like the damage done by nuke was exuberantly bad, and I know endgame we're going to be having to fight multiple different types of those moves. No, I don't want to fight a second war mech, even though I know we can totally take him. All right, Tiamat, the Lich, Marilith, the Kraken. You have defeated 3 fiends and reached my lofty perch. And we defeated your bodyguard. Don't forget that. All the better. May the image of Tiamat, the fiend of wind, be the last to burn in your eyes.
Yeah, fuck you, you old windbag.
So,
You ain't the boss here.
we're gonna set up Invisora. We're just gonna attack. We need...
What if we just
Protector.
go all out attacks? I bet we can just go all out and trade attacks with Tiamat and just win.
I like perfecting the stratagem. It's important. The first turn that sets the pace for usually the rest of the battle.
I mean, I guess teamwork makes the dream work, but like, violence though. Now, hasting Saitama, I get it, but I still feel like Bart's could have hasted you, and then we could have just all gone to town.
But Protect always usually, like, I'm trying to integrate Protectora just in case a physical attack is really bad.
It's understandable. It's
Especially
very wise
considering
strategy.
half
I
of
am
my
not
party's
here to be
squishy.
wise. I am here to be a violent nuclear physicist.
Okay, because we can.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Oh my god. Ding dong. Yeah, okay,
Let's see.
Does she have any?
Well, I'm gonna set up
Wait,
Null
the hell,
Death.
man. Is it me or does Tiamat have 6 heads?
No, Tiamat does in fact have 6 heads.
Is that
Or
normal?
Stempers. I don't know, Tiamat's different no matter what game you're in. It probably is in this game.
I thought it would have been 5.
Ah, there's the elements.
Yeah, whatever. I feel like we are super close to having her just be dead.
Did you just see Saitama throw 1,000 on her?
Uh-huh, that was really funny.
No, we are gonna go for the end kill.
Ding dong! Rang your bell.
Final kill to me? Yes.
Aww. I lose her for
Well, you got final kills on 2 of the fiends. I think you'll live.
Maybe I was getting a little big for my robes.
That was far easier than Warmech. More HP, sure, but that was the only thing that was more difficult.
Warmech was rocket tag.
We never tempered against Warmech.
And I have a pretty good rocket, so... Yeah, no, you tempered Saitama.
I thought we only hasted.
No, you tempered him.
We did against Tiamat, but not against Warmech.
Against Warmech, we did not.
Yeah, so Tiamat, we only did the tempering just to make the battle go by quicker, if I'm being honest. Let's double check the bestiary.
We're not missing anything that would cause us to walk back through this room and fight another Warmech, are we?
Oh, I'd sooner just use warp to go back a couple of floors.
Yeah, no. Seems like maybe enemies from the last area are the
Yeah, the ones in
last
front of
thing
the
left
tower.
other than something in the desert, it looks like.
Yeah, it's all overworld junk in the final area. We've been doing decent. It means we possibly have to battle sandworms.
Well, I guess it's not quite ogre yet.
Alright, let's pitch a cottage. Actually, we'll do a tent. We don't necessarily need to
We
use
really
a
didn't
cottage.
strain our resources enough for a cottage.
Nah, that went by really nice. More importantly, and throw continue auto battle back on. And we're gonna go to the crippling offensive precept.
The just kill him stretch. Hitching 1200. I'm so proud of Saitama.
Yeah, Saitama's putting in work.
Saitama's over here having a whole wrestling match with a creature before I can finish talking.
It's just that good. So I know I can go there. Part of me feels like... part of me feels like I'm missing encounters on the left island of shit. A little bit of boating. But I think I have every river encounter.
Oh, chill. Yeah, we got him. Norris. Run, Forrest!
But I know... Oh, man. We're missing, like, scraps. Literal scraps.
Sandworm. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm happy it died. Okay, let's double check desert again. And then I will go to the left continent. We weren't on the left continent very long.
It's whatever comes right after Beretta, right? So I feel like it's here.
Yeah, it would have to be.
Like, it's between two things that are here.
And then the other thing, which is right under Kraken, might be another thing in the tower that we missed.
Probably on the first floor. Beretta Abrams M99 fucking 72mm.
The part where we have to backtrack.
I'm just trying to throw out some words here to see what sticks.
Buzzwords, why?
Because it's funny that they're called Berettas.
I thought we would have killed everything in the tower, considering how long we were in here for.
Sabertooth. His tooth is safe.
And I'm pretty sure we got all the items.
Thank you for cleaning up things. Ding dong, go to hell.
Yeah, really... Oh no, it might be one of those things that also becomes an extras. I'm not gonna dwell too far on it. There's a vampires.
They're immortal, you know.
What's up, Ferb?
Was that it?
Watch that be it.
I hope it was. And for Beretta, who knows Allosaurus?
No,
I guess
because...
Vampire was probably the boss.
Yeah.
It is always kind of funny to show up in an area where something was given the pomp and circumstance of a whole boss fight, and just fight a better version of it as a standard enemy. I love that. I love that.
You see that done quite a bit in 2.
That's a threat.
Okay, I'm gonna hop... what's it called? We're gonna hop areas. There's the enemy.
Tyrannosaur!
That's the enemy right there.
That's gotta be it.
That's the first time we've seen that enemy on stream, for sure.
I bet so. What?
F.
At
Oh,
least look
there
at
we go. It's right there.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, so what that tells me...
Is it could be anything from anywhere in the entire world.
Well, I'm curious. That means I missed something on the continent over here. With it being that high up, that's what that's telling me.
I do not remember this part.
One of these holes was Bahamut Slayer.
Oh. I guess the man just likes digging holes.
Yep, they live in the dirt like potatoes. I'm also gonna check the top
Bahamut
section.
harvest is pretty good this season.
Actually, what slot is that? Yeah, number 82, huh?
Oops.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
I remember that website. I used to have some dragons of my own back in the days where forums were still part of the internet.
Yeah, those were... Forums were, definitely a different day.
They were special.
Lucid Lime, green, you know?
I'll never forget Lucid Lime.
Easy on the eyes, it was perfect.
Wow. We sure are on an adventure right now.
Okay, let's, there's one other area that comes to mind. That's when we did our trek to do, to here. We did that rather quickly. Did it feel quick to you? It felt quick to me.
Are we parked in the right place?
Probably not.
No, I just can't find those guys.
Yeah, trials. Where?
Get it? Where, Tiger?
Where are that, Tiger?
I don't recall this.
No, we've killed plenty of sphinxes.
Oh, my bad. I don't know why I don't recall
Sphinxes and manticores.
But no womanatacores. Sorry, that was a really stupid joke. I do remember, that brings back, I don't remember exactly, or I don't think I ever learned how to pronounce it correctly, but I'm just gonna throw one out there. A Yu-Gi-Oh card from my youth that I was really obsessed with. I thought that Andro Sphinx and Sphinx Taleo were like stupidly good because they had a big number. And because I could only ever get the three of them. Those and Finn and the Great Sphinx.
So did everybody else on the playground when those cards came out. Back in the days, it wasn't common to see a card with more of a 2800 attack.
In my defense, they were really cool.
They were, it's just like... Then you play the game and you realize that they're kind of meh. Like, Sphinx Turbo is a thing, it's just not that great. And sad,
Can't
too.
you pay life points to special summon them when you have the Pyramidal Blight on the field?
Yeah, and that is
the problem then, drawing into all of that?
kind
Is that
of.
the only problem with them?
Well, because ideally, the strat is you Pyramid of Light, you bring out your two Sphinxes, then you
This is
MST
like
your
turn
own,
two at
and then
the
you.
absolute most ideal.
Oh yeah, and then you want to, because of the nature of a trap card, then you want a Mystical Space Typhoon, your own Pyramid of Light, so they both self-destruct at the same time, so you can bring out, Athene of the Great Sphinx.
Or you could just ride with the two really good Sphinx cards.
Or, if
They're
you're
really
me,
good once they're on the field.
you just activate, I mean they are, or, you want to go the route of two boss monsters, activate two other continuous trap cards, there's our enemy, offer those two trap cards and Pyramid of Light to the graveyard, positive, to summon Uriah, Lord of Searing Flame, and then bring out Athene and the Great Sphinx.
How is Uriah?
Uriah, the Lord of Searing Flame, is one of the three sacred beasts from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX that can be special summoned by offering trap cards.
So he was way after the time of the actual drop of the Sphinxes.
By like 2-3 years. End of Season 1 GX. Oh, by the way, there it is.
There we go, yeah. Okay, so it should just be the last area, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
You're not gonna make us do this for every game, are you?
No, I'm doing it for 1 because the bestiary is small. Are you kidding me? Like, I may do it to 2 if we end up clearing most of that bestiary by the time we hit endgame, depending upon how close we were. And I'll be honest, we only predominantly did it for 1 because we only had to hunt 2 mobs. Everything else was already defeated.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's the deal, I want high potions. I want max out everything, item-wise. We'll rest at an inn, and then we will venture to Chaos Shrine. Okay, so... yeah, we'll max out on these 2, why not? Doesn't really matter at this point, we have all the money in the world. Grab some cottages. Okay, now we're good. That's how you blow through a stack of cash on useless items. We're not ready yet, actually.
Good morning.
Need to go right here.
What? Sorry. Damn it, you lose focus for like a half
Mt
second.
Gulg?
Stroke. What did I miss?
We're giving the adamantite.
Oh, cool. He's gonna love that.
Is this adamantite? He's gonna make us the finest sword we'll ever wield for 5 minutes.
You know, I could have read that in my best Scotch.
It is a fine looking blade. He's yours. He's so giving.
She's yours. You obtain Excalibur! Aww! Is that how you get it?
Yep. Sword of Myth.
That's really cute.
Obtained Excalibur. Let's equip that.
Yo, that's bitchin'.
That's gonna be the best weapon that we're gonna get until we get one more later. Okay, let's save the game first.
Yeah.
Let's also use one of our few cottages.
Square now, dang, dang, dang.
Now,
I do not apologize for what I've just done. Giga Swarm! How frightening. The bats are chilling.
shine the light of the 4 crystals on the black crystal in the center of the chamber. Oops.
Thank you.
Doing so will open a time portal to the shrine as it existed 2,000 years ago. The light of the 4 we've been seeking all this time. The light will open the time portal. The portal will transport you 2,000 years into the past to the beginning of the time loop.
Listen, guys. I got one thing to say. I know. But it might have helped to find the Warriors of Light if instead of pretending to be regular bats, you talk to someone every once in a while. Okay?
I don't think we're pretending.
Next loop, go ahead and try talking to somebody.
The power of the 4 fiends absorbed from the crystals was being fed into the past by the black crystal. The one distorting the beautiful light of the crystals is one we've been looking for all along. The true root of all evil lies just ahead. We are Sky People. We came to the shrine in our attempt to locate the source of the world's ruin. That was 400 years ago.
You are some old
The curse of
bats.
the fiends changed us into these forms and prevented us from speaking. The light of the crystals has enabled us to speak again.
Look, okay, hold on. I'm so sorry for what I've just said. That was very insensitive of me. I had no idea. I have to go kill the bad guy now. I hope you will forgive me.
You focus the light of the 4 shining crystals, fire, earth, water, and wind on the black crystal. The flow of time surges and space begins to warp. Just one step forward and you will travel back 2,000 years in time.
Let's fucking go.
Let's have a go at it. Welcome to the Chaos Shrine. This place is fairly massive and I believe there's 8 floors.
Oh.
Most of it
knowing
should be
enough
okay.
about D&D to enjoy all of the, we'll call them references, is great.
So that's a floor up. Black Clan is nice experience.
I'd like to experience Black Flam.
I don't know if
It
you
kind of
would.
sounds appetizing, but it also definitely sounds disgusting at the same time. How do you do that?
With skill and gusto. Not
Oh, no.
Blaze.
See, I can do that too. You're not special.
Alright. I got more HP and stamina, 775. Bard's got more HP, stamina, and intellect, 571.
That's a pretty good level up, actually. HP and intellect at the same time. Big fan. Yeah, purple worms are a classic D&D monster, in case you didn't know.
Oh, they look great in this game.
They look exactly like every other worm enemy, but you're right.
Cool, we have floors leading up, floors leading down. Lit paths, too. Nice.
Can we actually leave the shrine with those... You saw the pathways?
No.
What is that?
Dead end. I tried to interact with it, did nothing.
Oh, that sucks. Hey, great damage, though. Hey! Can I cast a real spell, please?
We encounter a real threat, sure. There'll be several in this dungeon, I assure you. It won't be Operation Save Your Magic for a final boss. There will be several times where we're gonna have to call upon your nuking capabilities. I think you're gonna be nuking in at least 5 fights.
Use, say, 6th level spells on the final boss. Can I not use some of those here? Just not on the final.
The biggest issue is the fact that some of those spells share with like other capabilities. Like we'll see in but again, like
yeah. Hold on, let's look at my spells again.
It also has to be warranted at the end of the day against something that is free.
Yes.
This isn't a game where
I'm just saying
MP
if
is
we're not
free.
Going to use one of my slot levels for anything else, we might as well speak into it. Because this is not doing it.
I thought you'd be better with the item.
Look, I'm doing the best I can. It's a really low level spell. Dark Wizard!
Here's one of the new mobs.
Wizard duel, wizard duel, wizard duel, wizard duel.
Relax. Just trying to get through the end of the game.
Wizard. Heh. Oh no! Anyway.
So we have a holy sword and somebody very adept in hitting things hard. I don't think we're losing.
3 green dragons.
I fought this in a simulation with the before party. They went down like nothing.
I definitely know what all of those individual things mean.
Still haven't seen any of the new mobs yet. Except for one.
Except for one. And maybe the green dragons. Have we seen those before?
Yes. Okay.
Look! A new room!
Wow, that gave us nothing.
That's unusual, but he wasn't... You know.
Chest contained an elixir.
Hello, loves. Yes, we see you.
I swapped it for Doggo.
Really? Am I gonna cast Kraken? I feel like I can blow my head off.
I don't know, it might be worth just starting the spam of instant death spells.
Maybe even so, yeah. I feel like I'm going underutilized.
Been casting magic the last several combats on max tier magic. Blizzard wasn't an item.
But I could always be casting more, you see.
I mean, you're casting as quickly as the battle permits. I physically cannot. I physically cannot make you strike multiple times.
All I'm asking for is not to have to cast any more fire.
Depends upon what mob shows up.
Okay, on the flan it's fine because it works.
It works several applications. You're just used to seeing big numbers.
I want to see that big number. Oh, that's dramatic.
Playing the loot we got at the start of the game. Which happens to be the interlude. Well, initially, in the initial releases, it has you leaf through your key items to find the thing that works, and that, like, didn't make it past the NES version.
Yeah, I can see why. We've learned how to do game design since then. Honestly, I'll even try that.
I mean, it is one of your physical spells. Like, at the end of the day, I am going to do what's going to be effective against the enemies. I'm looking out for the party living.
It's much appreciated. Oh, that's an enemy, for sure.
It's not very strong.
That's an
A lot of Hirusan's magic defense. Because it didn't seem like a fire elemental.
I don't know, he cast a fire spell on us, so I sort of assumed he was.
Oh man, labeling. Well,
aren't the Chimera's fire elemental?
No.
They're not.
Okay, think about in FF10, they also have Aqua Breath, depending upon the game. In FF5, they have Aqua Breath.
That's weird. In 14, they have ice and lightning.
And they have multiple heads, so I mean, I guess it just varies.
Regardless, I feel like he's got strong fire defense. So.
Oh yeah, you are correct on that.
You're over here making fun of me for being right.
I'm not making fun of you for being right, making fun of you for assuming.
What's more chaotic than an empty room?
Wait until we get to Final Fantasy II. You haven't seen nothing yet when it comes to empty rooms. Final Fantasy II is gonna be, oops, I entered the wrong door simulator. I love Final Fantasy II, but it does have flaws. And its dungeon design is most certainly one of them.
Ding dong. The witch is dead. Or, other way around. The witch killed everyone else.
Single path. I'm trying to, like, really hyper-focus the map just in case, too. Okay, actually, perfect cast. Just because, I do want the, other weapon. Nice, dead end.
What other weapon?
Oh, you'll see.
So get all the trouble. Fire out.
Dungeon is big and massive-ish. I didn't mean to have X held. You would have been much better casting Blizzaga.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll do it anyway for the love of the game. Here we go.
Perfect. 1, 2, 3. It would have.
Let's.
Actually, fuck it. You're just gonna spam cast Flare.
I wanted to know if they resisted thunder.
Well, if we encounter more, we'll test it on the next ones.
I'm very excited for that.
Well, let's see if these are flare resistant. I like the idea.
I feel like they can instantly kill us, but I don't know how yet.
I mean, the only thing that comes to mind is if it's through magic, but...
Oh, yeah, those pathways I was talking about are all walled completely off.
Yeah, that's why I've been focusing on the map periodically, just so I can make sure we're not missing anything.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Basement floor 1. Okay, Earth Elementals. We haven't fought these in a while.
Earth.
Let's see how they handle your new spell.
Yeah, so bad news.
Huh.
They didn't make it.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. I would say, what do we tell their kids, but somehow I feel like their kids won't have to worry about that.
We're walking on their kids. They know.
Actually, you know what? This is going to be the TG only section. TG and healing only.
You know, this isn't exactly what I was complaining about, but I am happy to be useful.
It worked out there. Oh, we had to do the Mega Flare. When are we gonna see that many golems? It had to be done. And it was magnificent. And
It was.
You've broken 400 HP, which is nice. You will hopefully for sure live at least one attack from the final boss. Based off of...
Just need to crack another 10-ish levels to max that into 500-ish.
Maybe. Depending upon how generous RNG is feeling.
I thought you said you were going to conserve my best spell slots.
I would, except, you know, it kind of dawned on me. You know how many ethers we have?
We do probably have quite a lot of them. It's nice to be allowed to be living.
Man, it's like we never even used any of your magic. Weird. This is why it's going to be, essentially, you're just going to solo dance us through the encounters until we get to the boss.
You're welcome. I'd love to.
This is like why we stockpiled the ethers. It just kind of dawned on me a little too late that you have 8 level 8 spell slots, so...
I wasn't sure why you were being so conservative is all.
Well, spell scaling is...
Spend any of them.
Spell scaling is kind of trash in this game, where if you're not flare, you kind of don't matter, unless we're attacking an element. In later games, starting with 2, believe me, spellcasting will happen...
Especially in 2. I remember taking someone through 2 who only had a fire spell, and it was real good.
You get fire up to like fire 7, and you just start throwing heat. You can do that fairly early.
I was like, okay. And then I went back to casting fucking fire.
Okay, so Ultima works differently. A lot of people get Ultima, and they immediately get disappointed because it deals just kind of piss poor damage. But Ultima works twofold. Ultima's damage is not just determined by your character's intelligence and the level of Ultima. Ultima's damage is determined by the cumulative level of every single spell that character knows. So if you give it to somebody that has a shit ton of magic... Oh, for sure. Well, no. Ultima is the spell that you turn to, like, essentially you max out everyone's spellbook. I always do, just so I have options. And then if you have that one character that you're constantly slinging spells with, for me it's usually Maria, because I have her in the back with a bow anyway, and she has the highest intelligence by default. She can learn Ultima and just throw heavy numbers.
I really didn't have time for that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ground maybe 1 or 2 skills on every character, and then just beat the game with everyone having exactly one job.
Look, there's two things I'm debating about grinding for, but I don't know if I will, because I know how to beat the game without too much effort using and abusing one particular item. That being said, part of me wants to kind of grind up Toad to level 16, not only to show off what happens to the minigame, but to more importantly, attempt to one-hit KO the final boss by turning him into a frog.
That's really funny. Okay, that's worth. That's gonna take us a long time, but if we can turn the final boss into a frog, that would be really funny.
Like, for me, there's
So,
just something that would be...
arguably justified.
Oh, you're out of flare.
So.
I'll waste 8... I'll use 8 ethers before we fight, before we go to the next floor. It'll be okay.
Surely ethers are not restoring 1 level.
No, ethers restore 1 level of each spell slot.
Are you sure that's all they do?
Yes.
Let me see it again.
1 MP for each magic level.
Huh. Yeah, okay. At first I thought it was weird that you were spamming ethers on me, but yeah, I get it.
And
Hey,
rematch
it's been a while
time.
since I've seen you, huh? I bet you hardly recognize me, huh, big
Alright,
guy?
TG. Fire Aga.
Firaga.
Got
For
you.
all time's sake.
I'm sure Lich remembers Saitama. Actually, no, this is in the past.
Oh. Okay, well,
You're
for
gonna
me,
you're
it's
gonna
unsafe.
throw new fears into the Lich's head.
What, the fear of being burned at the stake? I'll
That
tell you, I don't need no steak.
I should have gone back and picked up Temper on Bards.
Yeah,
Assuming he could have even learned it.
he probably can. I'm pretty sure he can. Red mages can learn, like, a few really important key spells that are pretty good.
This will kill him for sure.
Probably.
Wow, never mind. I thought Saitama, like, wailing 900 points of damage really would have aided itself towards,
Let me flare him.
Sure. Assuming somebody else doesn't kill him.
About this. Just to be sure.
Oh yeah, he was
Just
probably
to
at
be
death's
sure.
door. They had to be done.
Hey, no kill like it.
Nice little rematch. So does he appear as twice on the bestiary now because of that?
Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. I get that.
We're missing a regular mob here. You're gonna be casting Blizzaga.
I can do that in my sleep.
And then, again, we are gonna try and really sniff out the area. There's me going the way I came again.
Those guys are not scary.
No, these encounters, I believe... So this is one of the nice things about Chaos Shrine, is there's quite a few encounters that you can pick up here. The floor before us seemed to have shared encounters with the Earth Cavern, and this floor seems to share encounters with Mt Gulg. Aw. Gonna be a case of hidden paths.
That would suck, but I wouldn't put it past it. Yeah, fair play to you. Good try.
'Cause I'm gonna double check on the top layer too, because the map is showcasing us at a dead end, but surely the staircase of the Lich, decent level ups, wouldn't take us to a dead end.
He tried to push that pillar.
No, I'm an idiot and didn't notice a door on the wall.
No, earlier.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I was... Yeah.
Had to, you know, just to make sure.
You always push pillars. I've only been in like 2 escape rooms and neither of them had pillars, but if there were pillars in those rooms, I would have pushed them.
You gotta see what moves, right?
That's correct.
Luckily, we can mob most of these encounters pretty easily. Saitama getting luck and HP. We are party's level 50.
That's pretty good.
Wow, Blaze only hurts a little.
Yeah, 420. Yeah. Sorry.
You're fine, we're almost at the home stretch.
Almost in the home stretch, huh? Aren't we
No,
in the home stretch
no,
right now?
my bad. Well, I figure home stretch as a final battle, but yeah.
That, by the way, was a really good level up for hit points. I just gained
Yeah, it
30.
was. That was actually really good.
Hope I can keep doing that.
If you can, that'll greatly aid you in the endgame.
Sure would like to survive more than one hit by the final boss.
Right now, you can survive 1 hit for sure, but being able to have you survive 2 hits in case the enemy moves back to back would be very nice. I'd rather not have to do a teeter-totter.
I like being alive.
Well, we have no full life, so if somebody dies, it's gonna be Operation Teeter-Totter to Phoenix down and then heal them. Not to full, mind you, because we can't full heal. Okay. I should use an ether.
You're just sitting there on top of the stairs, like nonchalantly. What I like to think is that they gave her somewhere dramatic to be, but she was like, no, fuck that, I'm climbing the stairs to meet them.
Okay, you are gonna use the first turn to temper Saitama. And
to.
then you can go into real magic.
Listen, temper is the magic. You're gonna love the return on investment I get from it. I'm gonna do a lot of things via Saitama right about now. Frankly, so is Bart's.
He's
24
Louise.
hits, 1100 and a half.
Healing Helm, attack. You are gonna cast No Blaze. And, Blizzaga or Flare?
Flare. What, are you joking?
Always have to ask. We
You've
all...
seen what the gods do on these motherfuckers.
I like to point out that nobody got hit with No Blaze.
Well, we are invisible. Very hard to tell. Wow. I think this is gonna be Doppler.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I was right.
Like, once we have Saitama installed on damage, at that point you and Saitama can just out DPS most of these fights.
Okay.
Not bad.
Oh, yes, please. God, I love the taste of ether. I hope.
Alright, next floor.
Can you imagine
Basement
if ether
3.
tasted bad?
That would be very unfortunate.
Yeah, it would be.
It just...
Drink 8 of them every once in a while.
I imagine it's like drinking Inkasula bitters.
I'm over here cracking an 8-pack of beers. Can't do magic unless you're the wisest wizard, bro.
Right. This is the part of the game where you're going to be casting, what's it called? Thundaga for most of it.
Thundaga. defend those Agas. Let's do it.
Well, actually, this could be funny.
Yeah, I like work. Let's work them. Kind of takes the wondering about it out of it. Wow, I only sent 2 of them to space.
That's 2 more than I thought. I started to think about it on whether or not elementals would have had total death immunity. The fact that you actually managed to beam any up at all was actually pretty nice. I'm not gonna go too sparingly, or I'm not gonna go, yeah, you beamed them up.
I would have liked to see the killing.
The death and kill spells used to look cooler on the GBA variation.
I bet they did, honestly.
Well,
Really, what were they thinking with this version?
you had this decent like, essentially, when you cast a death, like, because we saw it in this version, it's just a whole scroll thing. In 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls, if you cast a death in FF1, you'd see the Grim Reaper appear, the soul of the enemy come out of their body, and then the Reaper slamming their scythe on the soul to kill them.
That's cool as fuck. Pardon my princess words.
And then, no, I thought that was really cool as well. But no, that just wasn't the case, and it's like, aww.
Have you seen Water Naga yet?
Yes. All of these...
Are you sure Water Naga are not new?
Positive.
I feel like they're new.
Because I'll put it to you this way, I will show the Water Naga after this combat, and it will show that we have battled more than one. We've battled like at least 5.
Okay, no, I believe you. We can just keep on scrolling.
Its rooms following the same pattern as the others. This is everything that we fought in the Sunken Shrine.
What are we doing?
Oh, they lived.
Wait, seriously, what are we doing?
Ooh, the Naga?
What is focus?
Oh, focus. My bad, I wasn't even paying attention. That's how little it mattered. Focus lowers the target's evasion. And it would have mattered if the Naga actually had good attacks.
Yeah, no, doesn't make a difference. I see. I get you. I got it. Wandering elementals. Okay.
A lot of water elementals.
Very strange that I can't just Dundaka them all correct.
Alright, you got a 2-tap one.
Yeah, that's not fun.
I leveled up.
Good on you.
857
That was a really
HP.
good one.
Yeah, I might default you to Flare starting next encounter.
I would know. Yeah, okay. No more of this. You were right. Flare's important.
Except I accidentally held
Or-
X, so this will kill him.
Is there any instant death spell that is level 8 or 7? Isn't Warp level 8?
Warp's the same level as Flare. So and you're maxed out on spell slots, by the way.
Yes, I see that. I'm very
But
happy
Flare's
about that. I
guaranteed
love
to
spells.
kill almost anything it touches. Just through raw damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Otherwise, I guess I could technically be spamming Scourge.
Really, Scourge?
It's instant death to every enemy.
Yeah, but isn't it less likely to hit than Warp is on higher level enemies?
Essentially, level that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with it. It just targets a different resistance. Scourge targets like poison or something like that. Warp targets is a time-based resistance, and then kill and death are both
And
instant
they're
death.
Instant death resistance.
Yes, and kill and
Kill
death,
and
the
death
difference are
real
accuracy.
Instant death. Warp is like
Warp is
synonym
time.
to the beginning of the universe.
Yeah, warp essentially, if you can be hit by stop or slow, you can be hit by warp.
Okay, so I can just send them to where the Big Bang is and let
Yeah.
the Big Bang kill them for me. That's really funny.
All right, next
I wanna
boss.
cast Warp more. Not on this one.
Make sure we don't have turbo enabled.
Turbo water. Listen, now that you've already committed, I'm gonna finally tell you that that's not what I meant, but I really do like that I get to do this. 777, congratulations on your job.
Lucky.
Go to space, go to space, go to space! No!
We got rid of all the scorpions.
I was hoping to kill them all.
You can't really, you can't win them all, but you can win most.
You can't win them all, but you can kill them all.
Alright, next encounter.
Let's go.
Okay. So, I think on this turn... I want a null death. At the start, so I'm actually just gonna... Wallop. We need to turn 1 null death. We need to turn 1 temper.
For a level 2 spell, Temper's real good.
This is adjusting. Oh, cool. Okay, this is like protection for me.
Crack his nuts.
Then give the last line of buffs, and then we go into actual magic.
I keep telling you, haste and timber are real magic. I just need a
Well,
big
you know,
mini
support
barbarian
magic.
to use them with. Holy shit!
Yeah, Saitama means business.
Do you?
I'm not sure yet.
Will you stand to find out? Oh no. Ink.
This should be it. Oh no. This'll be it.
Bart's closer! Haste and temper yourself, buddy.
Saitama inflicting 2,500 points of damage in that boss fight in 2 attacks like it was nothing. Killed him pretty nicely. Basement floor 4.
Whoa. That's a very bizarre shape for this game.
Yeah, guess what direction we're going?
Immediately to the lower right area?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a little sus over there.
That's a sign.
Nah, this whole part of the keep is just shaped like a cube for no reason. I'm pretty sure that's how it naturally formed.
450 HP, 13 stamina, 26
Zero
life.
intellect boost.
I mean, aside from like increasing damage, there's not really much else that you get out of intellect. You're already maxed out on magic.
Did you say increasing damage?
Slightly. It'll increase your potency.
Increase the damage.
They actually, 2 of them live to flare. Yeah, level up will fix that. Chest contained Masamune.
Aw. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's mine.
Now you mean business.
Preemptive strike. And we won't even get to see me attack because we'll probably kill them all. Yes, sir.
Put her in a dresser. I actually tried to go dress shopping. They
9:30.
didn't have the selection that I was expecting them to have. And I have a weird size.
72.
And when I tried to locate something that was like worth wearing, all the patterns were like grandma's frickin'
That's rough.
tablecloth. Yeah. I have enough grandma's tablecloth and potato sack going on. I don't need to get more bad dresses.
Don't blame me there. On a side note, are you ready? This is our last actual enemy.
Iron Golem. Look at him. He's so cute.
I hope you one-hit KO with Flare. You do.
Sorry, cute aggression. My bad.
40 strength, 25 luck, 866 HP, 650 HP, 30 intellect.
Bart's. He can write in cursive now.
Okay, so let's check configuration. We should only be missing 2. We're 126 out of 128.
Lich, Marith, Kraken, Tiamat. And I think I know the final boss, but I don't want to spoil it for watching who's experiencing this for the first time.
Good, that's why I've kind of just referred to them as the final boss.
I was picking up on that.
Alright. Let's see how bad. Let's get rid of continue auto battle. Max out Thistle Gloom's magic.
It's morning.
Max out mine Bart's. My magic doesn't really matter. But we'll max out
yourself
anyway.
out anyway. Have some equals.
And then let's have a go at it.
Sniper from Team Fortress 2 brain. Love you to say that.
Let's see,
Right, yeah,
get
no,
haste
let's go.
going.
Hey,
That's decent damage.
let me temper Bart's classic.
He is, I mean, maybe after initial
Temper and
buffs,
haste him after you're done with yourself.
because he's not even going to be attacking right now. That's gonna hurt.
Is it?
Oh, 100 damage each.
So? The friggin' Masamune is making it work in your hands. That was untempered?
That was untempered.
Yo! I still want Bart's Clouser to have his time in the sun. Haste and temper him.
He's probably not even gonna get a chance to hit them off. No, never mind, he will.
I need to demonstrate that Bart's is actually capable of putting up a fight with me.
But
I need to
essentially,
know, at least.
I mean, it's just not gonna be as great.
Attack.
I know what I'm doing.
Attack you! Wait, no, why am I doing it? I also want to attack. If you were gonna do that, you could have at least defended with Saitama yourself as well.
Because I wanted to defeat him.
Then why did you make me defend instead of letting me cast frickin' Flare?
Because I knew you would ask for follow-up questions.
You're so mean. You're such a mean man.
Well, I'm trying to essentially, the point I'm trying to bring is by the time we could even think about, by the time Bart's is done doing his actual combat job, the battle's either won or in the process of being won, or it's an
Okay.
oh shit maneuver
But
and we have to
the reason I
heal.
want to know is because surely there are later super bosses with 10,000 hit points.
No, this is it. This is literally it. The super boss that we fought was Warmech. What we're fighting next is the last encounter. The next boss will be it. I kid you not.
Really? So it's never gonna push us harder than this?
No, all of the bonus dungeons are not in, what's it called? Pixel Remaster. It's one of the things that irritates me the most. Otherwise, yeah, we'd have this big arc on taking on Omega and Shinryu and Death Gaze and this, that, and the other, but we can't.
Well,
No, we don't need a quick
okay,
save.
yeah. Still, I promise you Bart's can put up a fight. Can we, just once, dedicate a whole encounter to letting him...
I mean, you'll see the damage. It'll look impressive because it's a regular enemy, but
Well, we know that Saitama would be dealing about 1,600 hit stats, right?
unboosted, he's dealing about
Is that
1,200.
normal? Is that normal for them to flare us?
One of the they have a chance.
Let's just see his numbers. So that we can know. About half a Saitama.
That was with 2 turns of boosts.
Well, everyone else would have been getting 2 turns of boosted.
Okay, this is Saitama with no boosts.
About a Saitama boosted. Again, about half a Saitama.
And so for me, my thing is like, I can't justify boosting. Like, the only way I could justify boosting him is if we're already winning.
You know what? We're at the end of the game. I officially have enough data to declare this. I was wrong. I should have let you have your white mage. I'm sorry, buddy.
This is what it is. Look, he still performed fine. I just, look, I knew
Plus, I get to
picking
say
him.
Thank you, Bart's Klauser, anytime he does something nice.
Like,
Which is fun.
I knew...
It's nice, it's fun.
Like, I knew going red mage we'd have difficulties, but shit, we killed the war mech. Like, this is gonna be really difficult. But hopefully it doesn't kick our ass. We are gonna utilize the quick save.
We would have used a white mage, but we didn't need it. I was technically I was right.
That's a familiar figure. Double check inventory. Yeah, we are fine. This is the best we're gonna get.
Yeah, let's just go.
Do you remember me? I was once the most renowned knight of Cornelia. 2,000 years from now, you killed me. I am Garland.
That's such a confusing set of
Oh,
tenses.
you did defeat me then. But the 4 great forces saved me by sending me back through time. Once here, I sent the 4 fiends into the future, where they shall once again use the 4 great forces to send me into the past. In 2,000 years, I will remember none of this. But I will be reborn again here. So even as you die again and again, I shall return, born again into this endless cycle that I have created. Alright.
Yeah, that's just a long-winded way of saying, haha, I'm immortal. Wanna know what happened to the last guy that told us that?
Nolal would be really nice, but we don't have it.
You know, you don't have to complain anymore. The game's over.
Well, Nolal, like, would only be really nice on me. Everyone else has ribbons. So we're gonna mitigate that. So, turn 1, I need to pull Null Death immediately. We're gonna temper Saitama. That hurt. Okay, attacking again, attacking again. We do have an elixir, but I would rather not utilize it if I have to quite yet. We're gonna do a Kiraga, and then we're gonna throw a haste. He's hasting himself, I don't like that. That's good damage. Alright, let's...
Feeling like he's almost
haste.
dead.
Oh, and maybe in the OG. I do not believe so. You're gonna start flaring. I don't like double haste. No, I'm really, really hoping for the first try.
Ring his bell with flare. I was half expecting that to kill him.
Magic, haste. We have the haste. Protectora would be nice. I am gonna... I don't think I had you temper... Yeah, I didn't have you temper me. You. There's big money damage.
I don't like it when he does that. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
That was a lot of damage.
You know what? Make this work.
Kiraga.
I've done my job. I did my best.
You
I have no
are
regrets.
gonna throw yourself a high potion.
I'm going to sip this real quick.
Oh man, I just
Really
took it in the
thought you were going to
shorts.
die. wasted a high potion drinking that just now.
The high potion was on you, and that needed to be done.
Well, yeah, I know it was on me. I feel...
Because you can live one attack. And might be able to inflict damage.
Yeah, you know what? Just put me on suicide mode. I just want to flare him over and over and over again. Let other people think about my hands.
That's bad.
I'll live it.
And that started out looking strongish, and then the physical attacks came.
And there goes our Reser.
We have Phoenix Downs.
Okay. So I'm the only one who's about to survive this turn. Let me Phoenix down Barks.
I mean,
cross your fingers that I do it after he...
if he attacks you, it's just over, so I'm gonna have both parties. Huck! If he uses Flare, it's over.
He's not gonna. No. Also, I think I'll survive a Flare.
You probably... I wouldn't be too sure. Not looking too hot. We're probably retrying this.
No, there I go. The party was defeated.
Okay, do we have any sort of time magic? I need to double check if
What do you mean time magic?
I need to double check to see if I bothered having you or Bards learn slow.
I know slow.
Cool, we may actually attempt to use that to disrupt display next time.
I do not like that he can do 4 hits. Because if
He double hasted.
hits, if we could do 2 hits, our party might survive that.
And mind you, well, the issue was he cast haste twice. That kind of messed with things. Like, we want him, if anything, to just attack.
Start with Saitama. Okay. Yeah, him just attacking is pretty extreme. Okay. I'm thinking your turn, and you can either drink it... Well,
I'm
that
thinking.
would-
Because I
think
live
it's time to
anything.
buff you. I believe you will live this next turn.
Okay, we'll heal. Mainly, we'll heal Nightshade.
Why are you talking about yourself in the third person?
Because I feel like it. But we'll heal myself, and then, double attacking
He
there.
really must have given you some serious head trauma.
Right.
Are you okay right now?
I'm thinking. Invis wouldn't be a bad idea. How am I about to
Imagine
attack?
if he just missed us. Sure you don't want to cast Protera before you do
Healing? Well, it's either that or you hook, yeah, well, yeah, I'll have you hook, what's it called, a high potion.
I don't know. Because you guys are a really good damage engine if we can just keep you off the floor.
That's gonna be the challenge.
Okay, now I think you should definitely heal.
Well, it's not much, well, yeah, I'll do a fat healing on me. You,
Hey, offbeat,
huh.
but let me slow him.
Oh, assuming it hits, it's not a bad idea.
Oh shit! What is that?
Tsunami.
You never taught me tsunami.
It's not a spell available to us.
was. Maybe time to start going down the list.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, kinda regretting what I cast most previously. I got another 2 light hits in me, but if he targets me specifically, he's gone. That said, with 1 hit point, I am exactly as effective as I always am. So honestly, if anything, we want him to attack me. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he lived.
Yeah, no, it's not 4 hits. You're good, you're good. Yeah, this time we're cooking. This time we're cooking. This time we're locked in. I've got a good feeling about this. I'm so sorry for everything.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Look, I'll Phoenix down Bart's to make up for what
Ooh, by the
Really
edge of your
did expect
pants.
that really did expect that flash when he was dying. Let me give my life to get a high potion points. I think that's the move.
That to Bart's. Maybe. Yeah, because high potion. Nice. He wasted his attack.
Here we go. I got you, Boo. Let me flare him.
That's the plan. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, I am low though. You're gonna hate me, but I am gonna huck a high potion on myself. This is such a okay, my guy's dead anyway. Oh no, I can't risk it for the biscuit here. If he uses a multi-move, I'm out 2. If he kills me, bare minimum, my shit will just redirect and target somebody alive. Okay, I have no choice. We're getting the Phoenix down. TG first for raw damage. Let's go, Saitama!
What happened?
Let's go, quit dropping frames.
I have returned.
Yeah, my ISP cut out literally as we were defeating.
Oh, I wonder what happened there.
What a terrible time to cut out.
Knocked out, so I didn't.
No, Saitama delivers the final blow. I scream, "Let's go!" into the microphone. Saitama wins, and then we start dropping frames. I'm like, great.
Yeah, no. Trust me, they saw Saitama win. And that's what matters. Also, thank you for bringing me back from the dead one last time.
Sorry, everyone, for the frames dropped. Yeah, Paul, yeah. I tried to do what I could in that fight. It was getting ugly, and at that point, it was like, we have to prioritize damage. By the way, I'm pretty sure Chaos has 10,000 HP. Apologies, everyone, for the mild cutouts.
We shouldn't have.
We wouldn't have had time. Literally, we wouldn't have had time.
He had too much to do.
I'll put it to you like this.
Him swinging swords.
We got blessed RNG. We got insanely blessed. How about he never hasted? He never back-to-backed us with any of his elemental signature attacks, because he could have easily, like, Tsunami into Blaze into
Tsunami,
Twister.
Cyclone,
Yeah, exactly. Well, Earthquake doesn't matter, because everyone was immune to death. That's why we set up an old deaths and junk. But or the Protect Rings, my bad. But still, oh, Oh my god, feels good. I've been sweating chaos all fucking day, and we did it! Second try, but we did it!
With the four forces flowing as they were meant, the warriors prepared to cross time and return to the world they knew. A world where Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, and even Garland himself await. When was this fateful day that sent time spiraling into a loop? None can say.
Ah, feels real good. It seemed the cycle into
very lackadaisical.
It seems the cycle into which time had fallen would last forever, but the bravery of 4 young travelers changed that. They took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bathe the world in light. My bad. While the text is rendering, I'm gonna take a sip of water.
I got the next line for you. None will ever recall the struggle that the four endured, for the breaking of the chain means that it never existed. But within the tales of fantasy that people tell, the memory of their deeds lives on.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, for better and for worse, is Final Fantasy 1. Oh, never mind, no it's not. Tales of dwarves and elves, of dragons and shining civilizations that reached for the heavens even as they fell. And now their return is upon us. I'll wait, game, just to make sure. Ah. With the memory of their struggle buried deep in their hearts, they will quietly watch over our world. Man, they had to fit an entire story in the post-game credits.
Yeah, they sure did.
Remember always that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended. That the power of the light must never be used for dark, and that the true crystals reside in your heart.
Okay, that line didn't make any sense.
Yeah, that line was corny.
Can we get a proofreader here?
For you are the warrior who crossed time.
Oh, that made it sweet.
You are the bringer of light. ... And then we'll get text, you are Final Fantasy. I'm like, no, ruin it. Okay, now that's it.
Congratulations, you who played as John, Final Fantasy the Fighter.
So, decent run through of FF1. This episode will conclude the chapter of Final Fantasy 1. The next Final Fantasy we will be digging into, of course, will be Final Fantasy 2, coming out sometime next week. You want to double check the bestiary just to make sure we did 100% that shit.
I think we probably did. We might not have gotten every item in the game, but
no,
we did pretty close.
I know I know for a fact we missed items. I missed Giant's Gloves for sure, because those cast Saber when used in battle, and that would have came hella in handy.
Is Saber Super Temper?
Yes, yeah, it's damage and evasion, and it stacks on temper.
Why didn't you teach me Saber?
Because when a spellcaster uses Saber, it only targets the caster. To the fans across the globe, both past and present, and to the crew brought us the originals to life, thank you. I went over that, actually. I think you were taking a leak, but I went over that yesterday.
Why you gotta be gross about it?
Well, I was gonna say taking the piss, but you know. But essentially, you're using the restroom. You went out to get the cheesecake. Ooh. And at the time, I was talking about, because I believe we're in Gaia. And I was like, oh yeah, there's Saber. It's really good, but, you know, it's not. Yeah, the cookies and cream cheesecake. I remember.
Oreo flavor.
Yeah, I mean, that's what comes to mind when I think cookies and cream. That's like the de facto cookies and cream. If somebody says cookies and cream, I'm usually thinking like Oreo at this point. It's kind of marked in history now.
Okay, fair.
So now as the credits are rolling, overall...
As we fly through space with crystals,
exactly.
That's an experience I have had recently in Final Fantasy XIV.
Here's my thoughts on the remaster, right? Hang on real quick. Because I do have to go into the critical reception, right? I had to play this beast. And this is now like my third time playing Final Fantasy 1. And I have mild thoughts. You might have thoughts as well. The remaster was alright. Some of the themes were kind of meh, but remaster OSTs, what do you do there? The lack of the bonus dungeons is still disappointing to me. The navigation from MP back to the spell slots to conserve what was in OG1 was actually pretty nifty. Yeah, that's all I got. Oh, moving diagonally. Game changer. What say you?
Altogether, we live in an age where information is exchanged so freely that we can recognize tropes, and that kind of gives us this instinct that if it's not twisting our expectations, then it's failing to do part of its job. But tropes are tropes because we keep using them. We keep using them because they're storytelling elements that we have tried before, that we liked, that we know we liked. But more than that, they're part of a story that we've wanted to tell before, and that we want to tell again.
About the game.
That was about the game.
Okay, so... Alright, so all in all, tropes. I'm fucking with you.
No! Why'd you have to knock me off my soapbox, you dick?
Hey, you went into, like...
I promise I was wrapping it up. Well, funnier to leave it.
I don't know, all that came to mind is when the fucking hippo kills you in FNAF Ultimate Custom Night, and then they go on a big spiel afterwards, like post-death screen, then you have to hear them tell a story. Like, oh yes, I
All
remember.
I'm saying is Final Fantasy 1 tells a story that we want to tell.
Final Fantasy 1 tells a story using nothing but NPC dialogue and 2 blurbs of text at the beginning and end of the game.
And it tells a story where the good guys win. And sometimes you want to hear that.
It does its job decently. There are a few nitpicks I have of FF1 in general. Redundant equipment comes to mind, but with how open the game is, that's kind of to be expected, albeit with Vorpal Blade. Yeah, no. Like, everybody knows you end up,
That
like...
should have been cooler!
You end up going to the tower last, and the fact it's like Vorpal Blade, and then even if, assuming it could be used by, say, the Thief or the Ninja, the fact that then there's Sasuke's katana, literally in the same dungeon.
Same dungeon!
And then in my case, because I didn't have a ninja, or, you know, another melee class that wasn't a monk, due to flavor, and we wouldn't have anyway had we've gone White Mage, the Masamune kind of rendered the Excalibur completely irrelevant.
Listen, there's gonna be irrelevant equipment if there's class restriction. You know, it cuts both ways.
Yeah, but, like, for something like the Excalibur, right? It's just one of those big things, because you go out of your way to grab the item needed for the Excalibur, only to realize that, like, Masamune just straight up kicks its ass. And at least, like...
Yeah...
Like, if Masamune... Because Masamune... Any class can equip Masamune. You could have equipped Masamune.
That would have been really funny! I wouldn't have been any good with it.
I thought... I'll put it to you this way. I brought it up a bit last episode, because initially I had plans of equipping it to Bart's. But...
I would have rather you equipped it to Bart's class, sir.
I would have rather I didn't. When would Bart have been able to swing... At what point would have Bart swung the Masamune against the boss?
What does haste do?
Haste increases the amount of times you hit.
So mathematically speaking, which is more important, temper or haste?
For me, they're both equally as important. Ideally,
Are they multiplicative?
I mean, they stack on each other, but ideally I prioritize haste over the temper.
Do they stack additively or multiplicatively?
I do not know that specifically off the top
It
of my head.
vibes like they would stack multiplicatively. And if they do, mathematically...
I would recommend checking
Rule of thumb.
the wiki.
Yeah, nah. We already killed the motherfucker.
Oh, I know we did.
On home.
I was sitting here having to do mental gymnastics counting the math, and it'd been easy because, like, every time we struck for at least 1,000 between either myself or Saitama, that was fine. That was, you know, 10 hits of 1,000, he's dead. But not every hit was 1,000. He'd either be 1,000 or like 500, 600.
No,
and then
y'all were slugging him. Wham! Bam! Wham! Bam! It was pretty good.
500, 600 is pretty good. That's like your flare is doing about mid 4s to low 5s, which is to be expected.
About twice as much as I could do.
But those were on good hits.
The thing with me is, if we were in trouble, but you could res me over and over, every flare is at full power.
And the thing is, the only reason why I didn't necessarily prioritize resing you towards the end was in the back of my mind.
Because you had it rolling.
Well,
you didn't need me.
Well, for me at that point, like, all what goes through my head is, okay, like 90% of Chaos's damaging attacks attack the entire party. And that's just one of the detriments of not having actual Master of White Magic is every res spell, item, etc., 1 HP. Granted, full life, it still would have been hard. It would have been easier in terms of comeback ability, but it still would have been. Oh, what am I saying? It would have been easy. If the White Wizard kind of would have made that cake. I'm not gonna lie. We just would have spammed Hilaga every single turn to restore 200 plus HP, and it probably wouldn't have been nearly as fun of an encounter. Because I'm not gonna lie, we had to do some stupid shit in that, hucking like high potions on top of Kiraga, and we still fucking pulled it off without AoE healing of any kind. Because let's be honest.
Number 2.
Try to, yeah. I was expecting this to like really go all night, and I know this is still a longer stream than normal as we're approaching 2.5 hours. Well, I was really starting to get nervous that.
Would you believe it didn't feel
might be
like
a part
it?
6. No, it really didn't feel like it. Like,
because we had one job.
2 dungeons. We did 6 boss fights. Not bad. Not bad at all. In fact, Tiamat was so nice, we killed her twice. This episode. You know,
I love the Mega Man thing of boss rushing. The thing is, it makes you feel so powerful. If my campaign is trying to... My D&D campaign, if my D&D campaign is trying to maintain a certain minimum level of suffering and horror, I can't do that.
Well, then do it the other way, and by that I mean rather than doing the 4 Fiends approach like they did in FF1, do it like they did in FF4, where you have to battle all 4 back to back to back to back to back, and it's actually a challenge. By that I mean, there's a battle in FF4 where it's essentially 4 bosses in one battle as they swap between each other. Very shitty. Especially because you have to do it before battling a literal CPU, and, you know, that's also a nightmare. But, no, yeah, your campaign has been suffering, especially considering I know I'm 1 death roll away from losing my character for good. And the last campaign, I immediately got flattened on the very first attack where I wouldn't have lived it even at full HP. So, yeah, trust me, I always run numbers. I think about this sort of thing.
Use your damn wild shape.
We'll see. Yoder is very forgetful. He has the Alzheimer's, canonically. No.
He's got the Alzheimer's!
Wow, you know, for a game that's been re-released like 5-6 times, there sure are a lot of credits.
Squeenix!
Imagine it just rolled up and it just said Square. Or Squaresoft. The end. Except it isn't, because, well, we went so inactive on not doing anything in-game that my controller fell asleep. Data saves progress up to the final boss. Yes. We have beaten the game.
We got 1 star.
Prophecy foretold. Defeated chaos and restored peace to the world. Then we go extras, bestiary. Yep. His stats are hidden.
Aw. But you were right, he had about 10,000 HP.
We could just immediately restart the battle, but yeah, it was a lot.
Play fighting chaos for fun.
Oh, is that really the only amount we can find of them? I thought we could do like a full, group of them. This Death Eye was trash. Hey, what do you know?
Why
They
did
were
I
weak to
drop
ice.
power staves?
Ooh, I don't know. Another one.
Do you wanna?
Added-
Another one!
Added content, why not?
Hey,
It's endgame, who cares? We've done
Hey.
everything anyway. Huh.
hey.
Well, you want to see Bart's can kill it via melee buffs?
Nah! I was just gonna say, get his ass!
Oh yeah, this probably will be disgusting.
Let's wreck him!
Well, he's already lost more than half its HP.
The only difference here is that our first turn isn't wasted.
That's the only difference. It doesn't matter who attacks next.
Let me flare him. Let me flare him. I want to flare him.
If you flare or if Mir Saitama attack, he dies. Never mind. Interesting. Now he's dead.
Yay!
Yeah, Warback,
Yay.
not too bad. Much easier than Chaos, but I also understand that this encounter is far nerfed compared to what was on the NES.
Is it really?
I believe by proxy.
Wait, go back to Warmac, bring his stats up, and I'm gonna Google him.
Either that, or I'm just thinking about that because NES Chaos is pathetically weak with only 2,000 HP.
Okay, NES Warmac. 1000 HP.
Okay, so he has double VHP.
128 to 256 attack.
So he can have double the attack in NES.
80 defense, 200 magic defense, 48 evasion, 201 accuracy.
So,
And drops 32,000 experience and gil.
okay, so all the rest is the same except he can come with double the attack. And then also stats were calculated differently, so you end up being much weaker in the NES variation than you are now. Due to differences.
50-50 chance to nuke after the Pixel Remaster, 75% chance to attack, and 25% chance to nuke before the Pixel Remaster.
The nuke is the killer. But yeah, that's Final Fantasy 1, so thank you everyone for watching. We did a little extra just because. We probably won't come back to FF1 because, well, there's not much else to do aside from looting like the 3 missed chests, and I don't really think that makes for compelling content. That being said, we will be continuing Yu-Gi-Oh! GX tomorrow. We got the game night day after that, the weekend content during the weekend, and we'll be starting Final Fantasy 2 at some point next week, probably next Tuesday. Until then, it has been grand, and if you liked what we did, hit that like button. If you want to see more Final Fantasy, drop the sub, hit the bell, know when we go live. And otherwise, we'll be seeing ya. Have a good
And
night.
if you want to curse your neighbor, bury a clay tablet.
Sure, do that. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.